Today's public funds payments are based on disclosure reports filed with us on July 15th. The board will meet again on August 28th to issue public funds payments based on disclosure reports filed on August 22nd, a quick turnaround for CFB staff to process thousands of transactions from dozens of candidates for determination of matching funds eligibility. We're in a sprint through the general election, so thank you CFB staff and board members for your tireless dedication to making democracy work fairly for everyone. Back to you, Chair Schaefer.
Thank you. I will now introduce a motion to approve public funds payments for the regular 2025 city elections to the following candidates and in the following amounts. For mayor, Zoran Mamdani, $1,682,037. Curtis Sliwa, $1,910,530. James Walden, $237,344. For public advocate, Shumani Williams, $6,383. For controller, Mark Levine, $21,783. For Brooklyn Borough President, Antonio Reynoso, $158. For Manhattan Borough President, Brad Hoylman Siegel, $7,310. For Queensborough President, Donovan Richards, $21,175. For Staten Island Borough President, Michael Colombo, $19,492. For Bronx Borough President, Vanessa Gibson, $18,043. For City Council District 1, Christopher Marte, $24,709. Helen Q, $28,330. For City Council District 2, Harvey Epstein, $89,013. Ali Ryan, $4,370. For City Council District 4, Kyle Atedi, $98,975. Virginia Maloney, $144,305. For City Council District 7, Adafe Akporo, $45,324. For City Council District 8, Federico Colon, $14,060. Elsie Encarnacion, $35. For City Council District 11, Eric Dinowitz, $1,935. For City Council District 13, Shirley Aldebol, $18,373. Christy Marmorato, $72,353. Joel R. Rivera, $18,192. For City Council District 15, Oswald Felice, $380. For City Council District 17, Justin Sanchez, $3,341. For City Council District 19, Benjamin Chu, $21,394. Vicky Palladino, $144,400. For City Council District 20, Sandra Ung, $144,400. Stephen Wang, $7,296. For City Council District 21, Chanel Thomas Henry, $380. For City Council District 23, Linda Lee, $2,280. For City Council District 25, Shekhar Krishnan, $1,555. For City Council District 30, Phil Wong, $12,844. For City Council District 38, Luis Cuero, $50,206. For City Council District 44, Simcha Felder, $41,448. Harold Tischler, $1,330. For City Council District 46, Mercedes Narcisse, $947. For City Council District 47, Kayla Santo Suoso, $27,623. For City Council District 49, Camila Hanks, $190. John Shea, $2,280. For City Council District 50, David Carr, $5,852. Radhakrishna Mohan, $11,248. For City Council District 51, John Buthorn, $570. Frank Morano, $1,377. This motion also includes the board's decision to deny public funds payments to other participating candidates who are ineligible at this time. Immediately following this meeting, the board will make public a list of those candidates and the reasons for their ineligibility, as well as any candidates who have declined public funds payments at this time. Candidates who have been denied payment today have a right to appeal that decision. In addition, there will be more opportunities for campaigns to establish eligibility for matching funds in the coming weeks and months. I will be recusing myself from the vote regarding Andrew Cuomo, but I will be participating in the vote regarding all other candidates. Additionally, board member Richard Davis is recusing himself from the vote regarding Mayor Adams, but is participating in the vote regarding all other candidates. I will now read a statement regarding the board's decision on the Adams campaign's public funds eligibility. The board determined Mayor Adams' campaign has failed to demonstrate eligibility for public funds payments at this time on two grounds. One, failure to provide requested information, and two, reason to believe the campaign has violated the law. With respect to the failure to provide requested information, the board finds the campaign has provided incomplete and misleading information to the CFB and has impeded the CFB staff's ability to complete its investigation. With respect to the second ground, the board's conclusion is based upon its review of all of the available evidence, including but not limited to its own independent investigation. The board's investigation of the Adams campaign is ongoing. As stewards of taxpayer dollars, we are committed to enforcing the rules fairly and equally to all candidates. I now move the approval of those payments and non-payments. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. We have one enforcement proceeding today, and the board has already deliberated on it, so we're not going to break. It happens to be a matter in which the penalty is uncontested in any event. And so I will propose the following motion, that the board find the following violation and impose the following penalty on candidate Kristen Hudson, a 2021 candidate for city council. The violation is exceeding the expenditure limit. The proposed penalty is $1,114. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Next, the board will consider ratification of two payment determinations that were made shortly after our last meeting, in which the chair, myself, acted, and under our rules, my action has to be ratified. I'll ask our executive director, Paul Ryan, to explain these two motions, and then I'll ask our member Rich Davis to make the motion.
The chair used his delegated authority to correct two payment determinations from the July 15th payment. CFB staff recommends that the board vote to ratify the chair's determination granting the John Shea 2025 campaign a payment of $23,724 and finding the Tyrell Hankerson 2025 campaign ineligible for a public funds payment on July 15th.
I move that we ratify the decision of the chair. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. Finally, I will make we have some matters to discuss in executive session, but nothing that requires any action. And therefore, I will make our usual motion that we go into executive session and adjourn directly from the executive session. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. We're finished for today. Thank you very much. See you next time.